He has been observed trying to share his training with his former classmates.
That always happens, but it's an impossible experiment. Even I tried to share the memories back when I was in training.
And so for a long time, you had been thinking about trying to adapt this book by Lois Lowry, turning it into a movie.
Very different.
But you had imagined initially that your father,
Yeah.
Lloyd Bridges, would play the part
That's
of the
right.
giver. Tell me first how you discovered this book and this story.
I first became aware of the book 18 years ago, and I was looking for a project to direct my father in, and I wanted it to be a movie that my kids could see. My kids were all young back then, and so I got myself a catalog of children's books and started to look through them, and I came upon a cover with this grizzly old guy on the cover, and I thought, oh, my dad could play that part, and it had the Newbery Award stamp on there. I said, it's got to be good. I'm read that. I read it and was knocked out by it as a children's book, but also as an adult.
How do you think your father would have played the giver?
Well, here's the thing. I know how my father would have played the giver.
Okay.
Because coming from a showbiz family, we would make home movies quite often of actual, scripts that we had written. Someone in the family had written. We would shoot them. And so once I got very excited about the book and approached my dad, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'll do that," Mm-hmm. And so we came over to his house one day, and we shot the entire book. The entire book, from beginning to end.
So this is more than a mood reel. This
This is the whole deal. And somewhere in some garage, we have this thing, and I'm hoping that on the DVD, the extras, that we'll have some of that on there.
That would be lovely to see. Let's go back to one of your older movies for a second. So going back to the Big Lebowski. So recently, John Turturro says he wants to revive, I don't know if you saw this, revive the character of the Jesus. You do not F with.
Yes.
For a movie. Have you heard about this or what he wants to do?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to John more in detail. I'm wondering if the dude has a role in his movie. He's a great filmmaker, great actor. And I can remember the day he showed up on set to do his part, and the day he licked the ball, and we all were absolutely crazy with his performance. You never know what the brothers are going to do.
I found this great quote on your website, looking around. After ecstasy, the laundry. Do you remember this one?
Oh, that's good. That's good. I thought it was going to be a drug reference.
No, after ecstasy, the laundry.
Yeah. To me, like, enlightenment is just kind of the beginning. Once you kind of get in on the joke, now, come on, now take care of business, and let's get down to. I was going to say work, but I invented a word. Actually, it could be two words. Some people pronounce it plorking.
Plorking.
Plorking. Okay. Some pronounce it warlay. And those are a combination of play and work.
I see.
You see? And so, after ecstasy, plorking, man.
I see. You got to get down to it. Okay.
Yeah.